going to go to our main website, www.wordandphrase.info, and click on Frequency List. As you can see, I have already logged in, so we are ready to go. I'm going to use an example from a business paper, where a student received feedback suggesting he should replace some of his colourful or journalistic words for ones that were more academic. His main difficulty seemed to be the words he chose to pair with the word debate. He wrote sentences like, "His ideas sparked a heated debate about the necessity of X and Y," or "Z's circumstance incited intense debate." So, let's have a look at some of those pairs of words or collocations. I'm going to type in the word debate and start from there. I'm choosing debate as a noun, as this is the same part of speech our student was using. If we look at the genre graph, we can see that the word debate is widely spoken, but also used in academic writing. So what the graph is telling us is that it is okay to use debate in academic writing, but we need to be careful not to use it in a way that is too conversational or informal. This means we need to pair it with words that will help us maintain an appropriate tone. So let's see if spark, heated, or intense from the students' examples can help us do that. In the collocate section, we can see that spark debate is indeed a common pairing, one that our reader is going to find quite natural. I'm going to click on it to see these two words used in context. I see many different concordance lines, for example, sparked a bitter debate about, sparked a debate about, and sparked debate about. Putting these two words together, therefore, seems correct. But if I check the genre column on the left, I can see that most of these examples come from magazines, spoken, and newspaper genres. Only a few of them come from academic articles. So this makes me question whether the word spark is academic or not. I click on Go Back, then query that word, and then I select spark as a verb to learn more about it. And here is the reason why our student's teacher mentioned his language was too journalistic. Word and phrase is showing us that spark is mostly used in the spoken, fiction, newspaper, and magazine genres. So how can this student go about incorporating his teacher feedback to change the tone of his paper? We already know that it is possible to use debate academically, so the issue is spark. Here are two possible paths to find a better alternative. The first one is to go to the synonyms section. Let's check if generate is a good alternative to spark. The graph tells me it's a word that's commonly used in the academic genre, so that's good. I click on academic to see further instances of generate in this genre only. Then I sort what comes after generate. So I can quickly find debate. Now I have an example I can use as a model in case I want to replace spark with generate. Remember to always check the definition to make sure the new word retains the original meaning. Also read a few concordance lines to see how the word is used in context and if you need to make some adjustments to your sentence accordingly. The other path I recommend is to search your original word, debate, and then check the collocate section. I can see under the collocates that continue, rage, spark, and engage are all verbs frequently found next to debate. Let's try rage. I see a few examples. Then I move to the genre column and again start doubting my choice as I see the first few lines all belong to spoken, magazine, and even fiction genres. I go back and query that word, yes, these results confirm that rage is in fact not an academic word. So I need to find another alternative. Let's go back to debate. I like the sound of the collocation provoke, so I'm going to pair that with debate. The first few lines belong to academic sources. This looks promising, but I still want to go back, query that word, and confirm if it's a good option. And it is. Provoke is both an academic word and a good pair for debate. I would now recommend our example student to carry out similar searches with the other words he wrote next to debate, like heated and intense. The next thing I would recommend is to check the academic section of word and phrase. I'm going to click on it here. If you read the text on the right, you will learn that this section allows you to see detailed information on academic words in English. It works in a very similar way to the general frequency list from before, but has additional resources. For example, the academic vocabulary list you can consult online or download to use offline. Same as with the general section, you can click on any word to find detailed information about it. I'll just try study. Here you can see synonyms, definitions, collocates, and a different graph that shows you the distribution of study among history, education, social studies, law, and more. You will also find concordance lines that are color-coded, and, just like in the general section, you can click on any word to find out more. Another interesting tool is word families, which shows you groups of academic words that follow a similar pattern, such as study, studied, studiously, studious, etc. You can set yourself a goal and study one of these word families a week, learning how to use each word in context. Remember that the academic section works in the same way as the general one, so you can also run your searches through here. The website is set to show you words from the academic core by default, but you can also click here to not show technical words, or here to show all words. Finally, you can limit your results to a specific discipline here. So that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful.